Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to DAZ Reacts, and today I have a Peter K reaction video for you. And in this one, he talks about the big shop with mum, and we all know about the big shop. Like the big shop for us growing up, that it was the case. I don't know if he's talking about like when he was a kid or like now. I don't really go shopping with my mum now, but yeah, the big shop growing up, it was the case that like my mum would be going around like picking everything off the shelves. She'd have 5 kids behind her, like, "Can we get this? Can we get this? Can we get that? Can we get that?" And she was getting proper vexed at my dad just walking around the supermarket, like he'd already picked up a pack of pork pies and he'd already opened them, and like walking around the supermarket like munching them down, and then just puts the empty wrapper in like the trolley. Like never gave anything to anyone else. That yeah, you just walk around and eat. And then in the end, like my mum got so pissed off with it, she stopped taking us shopping, and she stopped taking me dad shopping and things like that. And then she just got a cab home. That it was just too much of a stress. But yeah, I mean, I haven't like watched Peter K in quite a while on the channel, so I'm getting back to it now. That like I was doing comedy when I first started this channel, and then I kind of went on to music, and then it became more music than comedy. So now I'm going to make sure I've got comedy on the channel every day along with music. That is the aim. So yeah, you can expect to see a lot more Peter K, and I've still got hopes of seeing him live this year. I know he's doing his residency at the O2. I think once more details have come out about that, and I'll see how much tickets are and things like that. I do want to go and watch him live, so I'll see with that. But I'm rambling on. Let's get into this. I'm looking forward to it. If there's any other Peter, sorry, if there's any other Peter K you want me to do, let me know in the comments down below, and I will get round to doing it. But until then, let's get into this. I don't know what I just done with my throat then.
Because you feel guilty about environment. Honest to God, I feel bad. I can't put a can of Coke in bin at home, me now, without getting it out, putting it on side without recycling. I spend my life marching to the bloody bin outside with an armful of recycling every bloody day. Got pea juice running down my arms and cans of beans slashing wrists open. Chucking in. Back again. Another load. I've just been. Robinson's Cordial, Lenoa. Christ almighty. This is my life. What colour bin's out this week, love? What colour bin's out? Is it green? Is it blue? Is it black? Brown? Maroon? I just copy old people over at Road Me. Whatever bin they've got out, I copy, because old people live for putting their bins out. Honest, all they do. It's the main focus of their entire week. They've got blue.
My dad would ring me, like he used to do it, that like it'd be the case that like when I was living with him, like he'd go to work and then he'd ring me like later in the day. He's like, "Did you put the bin out? Did you put the bin out?" I was like, "No, I'm at work." It's like, "But you need to put the bin out." I was like, "Well, I'm at work. I can't really go and put the bin out if I'm at work, can I?" It's like, "Put the bin out." It's like, "But they can get to the bloody bin. Why do I need to put the bin out?" So like people have this really weird thing that like, so like with my mum and dad's driveway, that like the drive is not big at all. It's like the size of, like, it'd fit my car on there, which is a Peugeot 206. And that's it. And then there's hardly no space. The bins are up against the house. So there's no car there now. That like, but he'll take the bin from leaning up against his house and move it 3 feet to the front of the drive for the bin men to take. Yeah, it's it don't make no sense. I'm sure it's just it's as you get older, like it becomes a focus. Like, yeah, you got to worry about the bins. You got to worry about. My wife worries about the bins where I live now, because it's like a communal like bin area. That like, and the bin men will come on a Tuesday and she'll be sitting there watching. It's like, they're not going to take that bin. They're not going to take that bin. Look at that bin. They're not going to take it. It's overflowing with rubbish. I was like, it's a bin. It's supposed to have rubbish. Yeah, it's a very weird thing with bins.
Blue out. I'm putting bloody blue out. They're either demented or colourblind over at Road, but our blue bin's not been emptied for 6 pissing weeks now, I tell you. It's a disgrace. I'm going to fly tip it. It stinks. I started doing my shopping online, get onto the internet and you book your slot, and then they come with that van and bring you shopping, and they give you those swaps, like I asked for Angel Delight. They give me Sillet Bang. How do they go together? How's that a first swap? And all my fruit and veg were rotten. I swear to God, I said it's supposed to be fresh fruit and veg. It's dripping out at the bottom of the carrier bag. I'm not making hooch. What's this you've given me? So I'm back to the big shop now, every Friday. Me and my mum, parent and child, every Friday. Shop when you're hungry. That's my advice. Shop when you're hungry. I'm a bugger for chocolate aisle, me. Chucking it all in triple chocolate cookies and mint Viscounts and penguins and breakaway. What year is it? Chucking it all in. Limited edition Kit Kats. You gotta get them. The limited edition, you gotta get them.
What is that? Do you know what? What is this thing? Like, I'm trying to do this thing now where like before I met my wife, it was the case that like if I fancied a bit of chocolate, I'd get up, get dressed, get my coat on, walk over to the shop, buy a bit of chocolate. That was it, done. I met my wife, moved in and things like that. And she has it on tap everywhere. There's chocolate in the fridge, there's chocolate in the cupboards, there's chocolate in the loft, there's biscuits, there's everything. It's like I put on so much weight that I used to cycle like 12 to 15 miles a day to work and back and things like that. And I was in good shape. Nah, I don't know what the hell this shape is that I've got now, but you could put me on the floor and roll me around the room. Seriously. And it's her fault. She says, it's not my fault. You ate it. Like, it's temptation. Like, it's there. But we'll be in the supermarket and she'll see something. Like, it could be like an orange dairy milk. And she's had orange dairy milk before. But this is a new wrapper and it says new on it. I've got to get it. Why have you got to get it? It says new. Seriously. Women are weird when it comes to shopping. I went shopping earlier today. She's doing some weird gnocchi, like, mincemeat thing later today. And she's like, right, I need these 4 items from the supermarket. If that was her going to the supermarket, she'd come back with 30 items and guaranteed, like, 2 of the 4 items that she needed, she'd forget. So I have to go out again. For me, I went to the supermarket. I needed 4 items. I bought 4 items and I got the hell out of it. Sorry, I got 5. I bought myself a Red Bull. Shoot me. But yeah, no, women are just crazy when it comes to shopping.
You don't know how long they're going to be out. Chuck them in 2 for 1. And you get to checkout and you scan. But see who's not got a big queue. There's one down here, Mum. One down here. Just closing now. Oh, it's well, my ass. Move down here. I get in a queue, me. A big queue, and I stand behind him with half a pint of milk, giving it cat's eyes from Shrek, like that. Is that all you've got? Do you want to go in front? Mom! Mum's like 2 trolleys, buckle wheels. So you get home with all your shopping, all your chocolate treats on a Friday.
There's another thing, sorry. One thing I love about comedians is that when you watch them, especially like with things like this, where they're talking about just like day-to-day life and things like that, it gets you thinking. There's one thing that annoys the crap out of me. There's certain things that I do now with my wife that, like, when we go shopping, like, I'll put everything onto the conveyor belt. She's like, are you done? Are you done? I'm like, yeah. And then she'll start rearranging it all on the conveyor belt. This goes there and that goes there and that. I don't even pack bags no more. Like, we've had arguments in supermarkets over the way that I pack bags. She's like, nope, this has to go with this and this has to go with that and the tins have to go with the tins and this. So honestly, it's a whole big like mission. It was a lot easier when I used to smoke because I'm like, yeah, you can carry on, but I'm going out for a fag. But I can't go out and do nothing now. I just stand like a nut. I look like a nut job standing outside a supermarket. So I have to just stand there and watch. And all these people must be looking and go, what a bastard. Look at him. He's not even helping his wife pack the bags. And I'm just standing like, you can do it. No, I'm not doing it. Like I only have to do one thing. Like one thing will come down. She'll be like, can you put that in the bag? And I'll pick it up and I'll put it in the bag. She'll, not that bag. I don't want a fucking bag. Seriously. Oh dear.
Can't shut cupboard door for jam wagon wheels. Start Monday. I'll start Monday. There's no point trying to start Friday. Come to something with a kind of a bit of bloody chocolate on a Friday night and treat myself. I'll start Monday. Problem is there's 52 Mondays in a year. I say that every week. Start Monday with a detox, hot water and squirt of Jif lemon. Second bowl of Special K, try and drop a jean size. Oh God, I can't go on. Bloody migraine, it's killing me this. Well, I've been on it 2 hours. And it started at the end of Jeremy Kyle. By end of this morning, I'm upstairs in bedroom at full length mirror, see if I've lost out. Oh, I must have lost something now. Christ, I must have lost something now. By Wednesday, I'm like a junkie. I'm on my ass. Not so cocky about me cupboard full of chocolate then when I'm nothing left. When I'm stood on chair at kitchen, seeing if anything's fallen out back at cupboard. Must be something. Anything. Bloody mini egg. Something down back. Rich tea. Oh, the shit. Must be something in here. Oh, jam mini roll. Got a jam mini roll.
I said, do you know what? Like before I had to go away, like I was away for like a week and a half. Before that, like I'd be laying in bed with a wife and like, I'm gonna go downstairs and get a biscuit or something. And I'll say to her like, grab me a biscuit, and she'll come up with something like a rich tea finger biscuit. I was like, what the hell is this? It's like, you said you want a biscuit. Yeah, I want like a bourbon biscuit or a cookie or a custard cream. Like you brought me a rich tea finger like that, and you brought me like 4 of them. what the hell is that gonna like? That like hell no. So I give them to her. Like I'm not eating that crap. So if you're gonna go downstairs again, get me a bourbon, get me a cookie, get me something, get me a Jaffa cake. Do not bring me up a rich tea biscuit. Yeah.
Jam mini rolls.
I am a chocoholic. I'm not gonna lie. That like if I've got a mother-in-law that like I only have to say that I like something and she will go out and buy me it until I'm up to my neck in it. And I love the fact that I honestly do that. Like she's brilliant, but she'll do this thing where like we'll be in Costco and she'll be like, "Do you want some Kit Kats?" And there's a lot of Kit Kats. There's like 48 4-bar Kit Kats, and like I'll be like, yeah, and like they'll go home and they'll go in the fridge and like. My daughter will have a couple over a few days, and like my son-in-law and my wife don't really eat Kit Kats and that. So like they'll have like 6 or something, and then I've got 42 Kit Kats, and they will be gone. That I can't help it. I'm a chocoholic to the point where if you put it in front of me, I will eat it. A tub of roses, and I'm not talking like the little like the boxes. I'm talking about a big ass tub. I can sit there on a Friday night and play PlayStation and eat an entire tub, even the ones that I don't like. Yeah, I am a very, very bad chocoholic.
Oh, jam mini roll. Got a jam mini roll. Jam mini roll's like a banquet in our house on a Wednesday. Jam mini roll. You know what I hate, me? When you see a tin of Celebrations outside and then you open it and it's a sewing kit. That's all. Oh.
My dad done that. He came into my house and he come into the kitchen. There was a tub of roses on the side. He's like, "Oh, chocolate, a bit of chocolate." He didn't realise that like, I used them tins, that all of the screws. I build up a lot of furniture and things like that. So if I've got any screws and that left over, they all go in this tin. So I know I've got spares. He was gutted to open it and he saw like screws and nails and Allen keys, and yeah, he was not happy.
Not mess with your mind now. What's all that about? Sneaky. Oh, will you stop doing this? Needle and thread and Velcro buttons. Hey, Mum's got one, tin of roses. She's had it 26 years. I fall for it every time when I go up. Open it, looking bandages at paracetamol. Plasters. Looking on the antihistamines, trying to find caramel barrel. Must be anything. Need a fix.
I love this one.
I said, "Do you deliver?" They said, "No, we do lamb, chicken and fish."
Do you know what? Honestly, the reason why I love watching him and I love watching Lee Evans is because whenever they do their X, that this was a 4-minute video and I'm going into what 13, 14 minutes now. It's because I can't help it. They talk and it just gets me thinking about like when I go shopping and when I'm at home and what I'm addicted to and things like that. And I can't help but talk. You'll know that if you've watched my channel, I am a very, very chatty person. I cannot help it. It'll never change. It will never change. I will always be a chatty person. So I've had people leave the channel because of it. I've had people come on here and they comment and say, "Can't you just watch the whole thing in silence and then like put your 2 pence in at the end?" What's the point of that? Like, no, that's never going to happen. That's never going to be me. So, yeah, expect to see a lot more Peter Kay on this channel and expect to hear a lot more of me talking on this channel. Guys, listen, thank you all for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any other Peter Kay that you want me to react to or any other comedian. I'm happy to do anyone and everyone. But until then, take it easy. Have a nice day. Stay safe. Be kind. And I will see you in the next one.